With the key mission to reduce the burden of heart diseases and stroke on a national scale, Fako Heart Center was born and instituted in June 1, 2019 in the town of Boya. For the past 1 year counting, the Lone Cardiac Center in the Southwest region has successfully consulted a total number of 2,170 persons nationwide, out of which 319 patients were triumphantly admitted with zero mortality rate recorded so far. As the prestigious cardiac center faces her first anniversary, the owner and chief executive officer recounts with Legacy Development Television the predominant cardiac conditions faced by most Cameroonians.
One of the biggest ones we've got is the heart failure. But heart failure is a long-term thing. And one thing we need to know with most cardiac illnesses, once it sets in, you can only slow it down. You can never put the person back, like reset the person to where the heart was, say, when the person was 15. Because the heart illness is something that comes with age. There are very few young children that are born with heart defects, like hole in the heart or some that's born with. But the other heart illness are something that we acquire as we age, and it depends a bit on our lifestyle. Another thing that we discovered a lot is high blood pressure. High blood pressure is a huge problem here in Cameroon, and people don't really check, so they don't know. So that's why we see a lot of issue where people just collapse and die, and they'll say it's witchcraft. Witchcraft there is, because we're Africans, you know. But again, the high blood pressure here, it's extremely high. Then another thing you know discover is people who have swollen legs. At times it's deep vein thrombosis. Deep vein thrombosis, it has an issue with your heart because you might have a clot that will walk up to your heart and block your heart, and they just collapse. So you have all those ones as well. And then we have a lot of diabetes, especially long-term development goes to your heart.
She equally highlights some common causes of cardiac diseases.
Firstly, you have the genetically side of it, where you might be born with a hole in your heart, or there's sudden death that run in the family where somebody just collapses. And that's why when you come here in our triage, there are questions we ask. For instance, we'll ask you, do you have high blood pressure? If it's a family thing. At times it runs through the family. It's not just about what you eat. But again, the lifestyle contributes a lot. People drink a lot. People tend to smoke a lot. So the way we eat, before in the past, money comes with excess. Because in the past, you spend just a little bit of your money on food and just the necessary. So people tend to eat a lot of vegetable. But now there are homes that people don't even eat vegetable at all, which is very healthy. But some people think, I don't know, because I'm rich, they're eating a goosey soup, or I don't know, just heavy sauce. But if you're eating something, eat some salad or something that's mixed with vegetable. Because after 6 p.m., you don't really do any activity, so you're not really active. So when you eat heavy after 6 p.m. and then you go to bed, that's how everything just sets.
Given the alarming number of patients with cardiovascular conditions in Cameroon, Fako Heart Center stands as a specialized safe space.
We've done a lot of outreach, so our hope is people get to that point where they take their health seriously. I don't compare us with the regional hospital or other hospitals here in Boya or even in Fako, because we are a specialist center. And if you look at some of our equipment, even some hospitals in Douala, I will not name them, established good hospitals, they've been sending us patients to come and do some specific examinations. So when you look at what we've been doing, is we want to get people to that point where after 6 months, you say, let me go and have my system checked. Everybody feels, oh, I'm having this virus, malaria and typhoid. It's not always malaria and typhoid. We've had a lot of cases here where people have kidney problems, they are not even aware. So when we started, we discovered a lot of people had kidney issues. So we decided that kidney function test is mandatory. So if you come to Fako and say, I want to consult, consultation of Fako Heart entails you seeing a doctor, having your ECG done, and your ultrasound, and a series of blood tests. That's the consultation of Fako Heart. Consultation of Fako Heart, because we believe that when you come to a cardiac center, before you go home, you need to know that my heart is like this. We don't want you to go there and collapse and say, but he went to Fako Heart yesterday. No. So consultation here is not just seeing a doctor. So some people might tend to say, oh, it's expensive. When we admit, the day fee is 50,000. Within that 50,000, what do? We look after your patient. Family don't sleep here. We give you food because we need to control what we are giving you, so we know it doesn't impact your medication. You might eat pepper and it might spike your blood pressure, you never know. So when you're here, when you're admitted, we look after you, we give you food, morning, afternoon, evening. Your family can come and visit you, because when you're a cardiac patient, you need some rest. Your family cannot look after you because they'll be chatting and you can't sleep. So for that, they even limit the number of time you can stay 5 minutes with your person, and then after that you're out. The hospital gown that you wear, you can just walk into Fako, and even if you're alone, and we have to admit you'll not be stranded, because we'll look after you until you're living. I hope that people start getting into their heads that we have to be proactive. Don't just sit and always assume that, oh, I have fever, it's malaria, or just go to the pharmacy and get some medication. Sooner or later, you need to go and have your blood checked.
Cognizant of the importance of heart to life, the vision bearer advises all to be very conscious about their health.
My message to everyone is take your heart seriously, be proactive, be healthy, do your exercises. You don't have to go to a gym. You can even just Boya, those who live in Boya or certain hilltop, even when you're not even in a hilltop place, try to do some walk in the evening. Let's be proactive in exercises, because the weight is killing us.
It is worth noting that as part of activities marking its first anniversary, Fako Heart Center is offering free consultations which will last till June 30th. Cameroonians are therefore called upon to make use of this opportunity and be aware of their heart conditions, for health is wealth.